What can I do for you?
Alrighty, Landon Calrissian, a cracked blaster hero. But is he the best? That's debatable, because Han and Leia are a thing, and their kit is pretty in your face, hog wild. But Landon Calrissian is the absolute undisputed king of like 3 maps in co-op. And if there's 2 things I've learned from sweating my ass off in co-op for a year straight, it's 1, that Lando plus co-op equals Kingdom Come, and 2, I'm going to be holding on to that V card for a very long time. But before we talk about his strats, I want to get some stuff off my chest about London psoriasis in Battlefront 2. See, Lockmorph Kincaid is the only original trilogy cast member to come back and voice his character in Battlefront 2, Billy D. Williams, and that's pretty cool. Matt Mercer as Luke is great and all, and thank Christ we don't have the same Vader from Battlefront 1.
Nothing can stop my lightsaber. I cannot be defeated so easily. Do not celebrate yet. I am still more than a match for you.
But you guys, I cannot be the only one. Lando's voice acting in this game is the greatest thing of all time. An absolute Fortnite dub for anyone like me who's obsessed with memes. Now I mean no disrespect to Billy D. Williams. He did 96% of a really good job. But at times he does sound like a Muppet with a tobacco addiction who had 30 shots of vodka, got his kidney stolen in a motel, and drank a gallon of liquid meth.
I've got you back. If we somehow win this, we'll all be war heroes. I should have locked you up in Cloud City.
Holy shit, can you believe they kept that pause in? He's like, I should have locked you up in,
Let's go. Let me buy you a drink. I was hoping to avoid this. Now we introduce ourselves. Am I slowing you down? Appears I am surrounded.
Okay, so there's quite a few maps to get to today, so enough goofballing. You want to max out Londorf in 2 days of non-stop grinding? Good, enough stalling. You're going to need purple star cards for maximized efficiency, wide-eyed, and buckle up, babe. Why use these star cards? Well, Sharpshot is going to be our best ability, and these 2 cards increase distance and recharge rate. Buckle up, baby decreases our base blaster heat, so that's pretty gassed. Is that what the kids are saying these days? I really have no fucking clue. I'm going to be covering 6 maps today. Yavin, Death Star 2, Scarif, Kessel, Jabbas Palace, and Hoth. This is by far the most maps I've ever covered in a guide, so if you want to try a map strat, then come back to the vid for another one that's totally cool. It'll probably be a long vid. Alright, on Yavin, we're only running this map because of how close it is to the Death Star on rotation, so our goal is to close it out on phase 1. Lando's most important spot on this map is far north mid, as tons and tons of stormtroopers will be spilling over this cliff. This is their largest spawn on phase 1, so you'll want to prepare for it by placing a shock, then when you see a good number of guys, activate Sharpshot. It's that simple. Lando is really great here, but you can't be at every spawn at once, so you'll be relying on your teammates to get the skeleton crews off the other objective. Again, you don't want to go to phase 2, you want that Death Star game ASAP. Speaking of the Death Star, you want Lando in the first phase for that extra juicy 3000 XP. Don't worry about this phase, you guys. No heroes can spawn, just go to objective A and make sure this doorway is absolutely clean. Alright, this is where shit gets creamy. For objective 2, head up the stairs and onto this platform. Get a really nice sharp shot on the right side, then work your way down to B as best as you can and be quick with sealing their next spawn with sharp shot. And from there, you just want to keep the enemy off the objective. Piece o' cake. On objective 3, head to A. This could be a pretty dangerous spot, so toss a shock in there to make sure no lethal heroes are in there. And if it's clear, just rip and tear until the objective is clean. Then wait for the enemy to spawn here. Once you've handled that, there's a few to the right, and that's pretty much it. Is it just me, or is this a really fucking easy grind so far? Okay, final phase. Work your way to the far right side. Now, as Lando, it can be pretty dangerous to go up against a Vader alone, so you want to steer clear from that guy as much as you can. This is a great angle for your first sharp shot. From there, you'll have to rush it with your teammates as best as you can, assuming no enemy heroes are present. The cool thing about the Death Star is that you can contest for as long as you want, assuming there's enemy troopers under the stairs. So, if you tell your friends to leave the guy alone, you'll be here for a while. And while you are here, you can pick from this lucrative spawn to your heart's content. But is this the best XP per minute a guy like Lando can get? No, not even close. Well, it's pretty close. Alright, let's talk about Scarif, the map right before Kessel. Get Lando on phase 1 and head to C. Really open space, and it's really easy to clear with your teammates. The enemy spawns far out here, so that's pretty easy to lock down. From here, we'll head to Objective B on Phase 2. This is debatably the best XP spot for Lando on Scarif. Lots of great angles to choose from. What more can I say? On Objective 3, get to B. And when you're done racking up kills here, head over to Objective A and cleanse these guys. Make sure to be using your sharp shot whenever you get it. More uses equals more uses. Now on Objective 4, the entry can be a bit tricky for Lando, so it's best to stay on top of this platform until you can sufficiently thin the enemy. Once things are looking skinny, hop on it and cover this spawn. Be patient with it because you can get a crap ton of kills if you target all these guys at once. Okay, 50,000 XP after 8 minutes average is the number we're looking for on this map. Have I been averaging for the last 2 maps I've covered? Nope, but I will now. Alright, Kessel, my favorite Lando shag factory. You want to come in guns blazing as hard as you can? Position yourself at Objective A, and guard this hallway like it's your girlfriend you know for 20% sure is cheating on you, but you don't have any evidence, so you keep it a secret and abuse NyQuil to keep yourself asleep at night. Make sure your left and right are covered as well. Lando may be a beast, but he does not have a block button like some other Saber heroes. Okay, Phase 2. Now you're going to want to be in this hallway next to A for the famous spawn cleanup. But this hallway can be pretty awkward with Lando, especially when you're competing with your teammates for XP. But they can't see through walls via their shot grenade like you can, and they aren't able to block the view of their teammates with a smoke grenade like you can. You may have to rely more on your base blaster in this area, and if that's something that worries you, uninstall! No, I'm kidding. You'll have plenty of opportunities to perfect your aim. Do not worry. Alright, Objective 3. Same treatment as Han. Lead with your best ability and fall in, leading with as many headshots as you can muster. We do not get the luxury of a Leia shield here, but again, we can anticipate enemies through walls with our shock, so don't do anything stupid. It's super close quarters and you can be melted super easily. Enemies spawn here on the left and at mid. Now, if you feel confident on this objective, you can even try conquering Objective B. On Phase 4, you'll want to be on the far right side of the map, in this hallway, leading with your shock activation, then a sharp shot. Could this be the best XP outlet for Lando in the game? Yeah, probably. So make it last as long as you can. So does that mean letting your teammates die? Blocking a friendly view with smoke? You tell me. One thing's for sure, if you are capping on the objective, the spawns to the left and right are creamy. 60 to 70,000 XP after 10 minutes is the number for Lando. Yep, he's right up here with some of the other heroes on this map. Okay, Jabbas Palace, you want Lando on Phase 1 for the extra juicy 3,000 XP. I'm almost free of this prison. Only 6 more guides to go. Phase 1 is going to be a really easy cap with Lando. No enemy heroes and a clear line for your sharp shot. But on Phase 2, you don't want to just charge in through the middle. You want to go up to this area and rain hell down on these bitches. Don't head down to cap. Stay up here and wait for the enemy to spawn. The sharp shot is nut extract here, but you need them to spread out. That's our weakness here. A Han detonite, Leia grenade, and Luke force abilities beat us here. From here, head up the stairs into Objective A. I would personally do a stun sharp shot combo to avoid being euthanized, but you can do whatever you want. After this phase is clear, it's just a matter of holding down this hallway. They spawn in clumps far right and far left, so make sure to let them spread out before sharp shotting. But first I would like to have this moment of silence for all the pirates who died in the high seas.
How you doing, you old pirate?
First, you want to take out the opposing heroes from a safe distance. And after that, I really don't have an explanation, just do this. And for Hoth, build up enough points for Lando, but let the enemy push to phase 2. This is right where you want to sit until the clock reaches 0. Amazing view of 80% of the battlefield, and the multi-kills here are super satisfying. The only problem is the ATST. That's why this map can be a little unreliable at times. But nevertheless, it is a pretty good map as long as you're clogging the spawn and taking care of any guys in your right. $30,000 to $40,000 XP after 5 minutes on Hoth is what we're looking for. And that's how I speedran my max Lando in 2 days of triple XP. I doubt all of you have the time to take 30 hours out of your Tuesday and Wednesday, but if you do, you'll find that this is a simple and soothing grind. Even though he's not a beast monger on Endor, he's still one of my personal favorites. Every Lando main I've met is a chill-ass motherfucker, so to you guys, I wish all the best and a Merry Christmas. With that being said, twist some nipples, have a fantastic day, and good night. Also, How to Max Speeder coming soon.